Let's celebrate her. Celebrate her, therefore. Celebrate her. Yes.
I celebrate the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Aisha Muhammadu Buhari, who is ably represented here today by my dear sister, Dr. Rukaya. I acknowledge the representative of the Canadian Embassy. I acknowledge Save the Children. I acknowledge the states that have started implementing the VAP Act. The naming and shaming, Lagos have done it, Ekiti has done it, Edo has done it, and we want more states. In fact, Kaduna has even amended the VAP Act by including, can anybody tell me why Governor El provided it? Castration. The only way to deal with a rapist is to deal with the weapon of rape. The women anthem clearly says, women cannot be silent when children are hungry, when children are being abused, when children are being bastardized, when children are being denied education. Education is the right of every child. And I beg you, in your little space, do something. Do something to lift up the hand of a vulnerable girl child. Let her have the opportunity to be in school. Education is the only weapon that can change the narrative for us.
On this International Women's Day, I'm here today to say that Canada, through our ongoing support for girls' education, women's rights organizations, sexual reproductive health and rights, sexual and gender-based violence, and women's political representation, we will continue to stand firmly beside you in this fight for a more equal Nigeria, a better Nigeria. Thank you.
As we all know, the theme for this year's International Women's Day is Gender Equality Today for a Sustainable Tomorrow, #Break the Barriers. I would like to draw our attention to goals 5 and 13 of the SDGs. It has become very pertinent for me to talk about how climate change affects the attainment of gender equality. Climate change is one of the less discussed topics generally, and it's quite disturbing because other issues are intertwined with climate change, and one of them is gender equality, especially for girls. A lot of people in Nigeria don't know what climate change and global warming is, and a lot of pollution happens around us, but people don't know how harmful the effects are. Now, people need to be educated on these issues. They need to understand the negative effects of their actions, and only then will we be able to stop these harmful practices, because change starts with one person. And when everyone is advocating and acting, we'll see a change. As we look to the challenges ahead, let's commit to put the marginalized women and girls first and realize a more equitable and sustainable world, where no one is left behind, and a promise to secure peace and prosperity, which is founded in the respect for people's rights and dignity. Thank you very much.
Children, girls and women are the most affected by climate change globally. As a result of climate change, food productions, access to water, livelihoods, opportunities, and basic services are hugely impacted. And we are here to draw attention on that so that we work together to alleviate those problems facing women today. Climate change is recognized by the UN as a threat to viability and survival of nations. Therefore, Save the Children, protecting the environment is about preserving the planet Earth for children, for girls, and for women, and make it a livable environment for everybody. And bring a brighter future for all. Distinguished guest, Honorable Minister, Save the Children is campaigning and advocating with girls and women groups, and especially with the most marginalized children in Nigeria, with an aim to ensure that no girl child is left behind or excluded from opportunity to have an access to safe, free, inclusive, uninterrupted primary and secondary education simply because of gender, disability, cultural practices, or other structural barriers. I would like to, on behalf of Save the Children, assure our continuation to collaborate with the ministry with the support of our donors and partners so that the ministry will achieve its mandate of creating enabling environment and sustainable tomorrow for the rights of Nigerian girls and women. I would like to wish you once more Happy International Women's Day. Thank you very much for listening.
We're here today to present a poem for you, so please listen. Thank you.
I am a girl. I hold so many potential. So why restrict me the teaching? I am a girl. I have the same right as a boy has. So why deny me from my rights to education?
With the caution of my heart, the pains that I'm feeling, the tears flowing from my eye, I ask myself, why am I not given the chance to explore? Oh, maybe because I am a girl, or maybe because I am worthless to the world.
They say change begins with you and me. Isn't there a reward for planting a seed and getting thousands out of one?
So plant me. Let my community swim in the ocean of my knowledge. See how education rhymes with celebration. Education is the wind beneath my wings, with which I fly so high, so up.
I'm a girl, yearning to see policies implemented, child marriage eradicated, and education promoted.
Issues of climate changes and sustainability have had and continue having severe and lasting impacts on our environment, economy, and social development, which affect me.
Mothers present in the house, now listen to me. I am increasingly being recognized as more vulnerable to climate change impacts. Girls and women constitute the majority of world population and more dependent on the natural resources, which climate change threatens the most. At the same time, women and girls are effective and powerful leaders and change makers for climate adaptation and mitigation.
We need to be involved in sustainability initiatives around the world because our participation will yield to better change and efficient change. Thank you very much.
Girls have a lot of rights. That's rights to education, rights to freedom, rights to speak freely and speak of our rights.